Hi, my name is John Pijanowski, and I'm going to be your professor for topics in educational research. I want to talk a little bit about the beginning of the semester and what we're going to be doing in this class and how you should be preparing for this week and some of the weeks to come. So, first of all, welcome to the class. This is an introduction to advanced graduate study at the University of Arkansas. And so one of the things that we're trying to accomplish here is to get you used to the idea of doing research. And when I say used to the idea, I don't just mean giving you some skills that'll help you research topics, but also thinking about how you identify yourself as a researcher, what that means for how you think about ideas, how you read, how you manage your time, a whole assortment of other issues that go along with being an advanced graduate student. So, our goals for this semester, in addition to getting you thinking like a researcher, are to actually identify a topic that you're passionate about, that you want to study further in your classes and hopefully eventually either in your specialist project or your dissertation, or both, and then to get you those skills and experience doing that and crafting a document that hopefully will serve as a foundation for your dissertation work moving forward, or whatever major research project lies ahead for you. So, if you go to the main website and the course site for this particular course, Topics in the Research, you'll see that I've already put together some screencasts that introduce you to the website, as well as a screencast that introduces you to how to do some research using the ERIC database at the University of Arkansas. So I'd like you to review that, review the web page, get familiar with some of the resources you'll be using in this class, and to begin to play around with them a little bit. And play around with purpose. So what I mean by that is, as we move forward, one of the things I'll be asking you to do is to identify a topic that you're interested in studying further. And I want you to be really thoughtful about this. I'm sure there are lots of ideas that you have about how education works, how education can be improved. And I want you to think about which of those things you're most passionate about, you most really have a hunger for learning more about, and then to try to be as specific about that idea as you can. And to do that, instead of just pulling them out of your experience, which is how you'll start, I want you to begin to use some of the library resources that I've taught you how to use on that screencast, and to try to find some research that hits on those topics, to see if there are ways of looking at it that are interesting to you. So we're going to call this your first cut. So you're going to go out there and you're just going to canvass the field generally and start to use that information to narrow your topic and your idea. In this class, we're going to first help everybody develop a really strong idea for a topic, help you learn some skills about how to put that together and engage in a rigorous literature review. And you're going to begin critiquing articles related to your topic. You're going to be writing your literature review with an eye towards how it might fit into a larger dissertation. And we're going to begin to think about what type of methodology most makes sense for tackling the research that you would connect with your idea. So those are the main goals, the things we're trying to accomplish in this class. Turn our attention to the immediate. Some of the ways that we're going to be working together in this class are going to be asynchronous, which is what's happening right now. So you're all watching this video at a different time, in a different place. And there are several assignments that are crafted that way. So you'll be doing your research at different times in different ways, and we'll get involved in discussion board activities where there'll be windows of active time when you'll engage in those activities, but you won't all be doing it at exactly the same time. We'll also be using synchronous online tools, and particularly the Illuminate software package. And we'll learn more about that moving forward. You'll see on the website that I'll have posted some screencasts and tutorials for you to learn heading into the next time we all get together on how to use Illuminate. And then we'll actually have an Illuminate session. You'll see listed in the course schedule which days during the semester we are going to all meet together at the same time. And to use Illuminate, you're going to have a webcam. I'm using a Logitech Pro 9000 right now, and I'm very happy with it. There are lots of webcams that will work. Just letting you know what I use. You're going to have internet access, and you're going to have a quiet space. So if you have children and you plan on doing this at home, you might want to make sure that your family has a good feel for what time you're going to need some quiet time and how you're going to handle that quiet time, or if you want to go to your office, make sure that you have a good internet connection that's available to you. All that information will be posted on the website to help you think about what you're going to need to get started. I'm going to have some practice sessions set up so you can dive into the software and try it out before class begins. And I'm going to ask everybody to do that. You try out your webcam, try out your audio, and try to eliminate as much of the stress as possible so that when we hit class, we're off and running, the technology is working for us, and we can get down to the business of topics and educational research. So that's my preview for what's going to come. You'll want to check back on the website on a regular basis. I want to get into a routine where you'll see that I'm posting material regularly around the same day of the week. Saturdays are our marker days. So Saturdays are where a lot of activity happens in class, and where all of our synchronous activity will be happening in class. So you can count on Saturday being days when the website's getting turned over for new material, videos get posted, and Illuminate sessions are happening. So it's for those of you who have any level of stress connected with using online, I want to assure you that even when there are glitches, we work through those glitches. So don't get discouraged. Let me know when there are problems. Let's work through them together, get the technology out of the way as an obstacle, and recruit it as something that can help us. I've done this with other classes before, so I have some experience working through the glitches together, and we have some great technical support here at the U of A. So I'm looking forward to working with all of you and seeing you online.